Yeah, he looked good this morning. Unless he, has a reaction, this afternoon, I don't see why he wouldn't be available tonight. So he looked good.
Will that affect your decision on how the starting lineup would look?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think we still have to kind of, reserve it just in case he, has some reaction to the activity he had this morning. But if he's available, I'm sure we'd like to start him, not just because, he has been starting and he's done well, but, with the type of injury that he has, I'm sure cooling down would be a little bit of an issue. So we'll have to just make sure that we, kind of manage how we use him tonight and that he doesn't cool down too much once the game starts.
When you look at JR's game, I mean, you obviously shot the ball well the other night, but what kind of gains has he made within the offense?
Well, I think similar to Carmelo and similar to a number of our guys, they're starting to be more sure of where the opportunities come from to attack and be aggressive. They're not waiting, for things to happen. And, that's taken them some time to find those areas, find some rhythm. And, I think as they've worked harder each day in practice, we've worked harder at specific things. They feel more relaxed out there on the offensive end. And, I think JR is really improving at a fast rate. And, he's a key guy for us.
Is there something to be said about a guy that just, performs better in the starting lineup? Guys perform better coming off the bench. Is that a real thing?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the player. And, you try and do what you feel like is best for the team. And part of that is finding out what's best for each guy on your team and how to get the most out of that player. So there are no guarantees. It doesn't mean that because a guy plays better as a starter that he'll always start. But you do have to monitor, what's best for each of your guys and then how you put that together collectively. So, we have a small sample size right now, but obviously, with JR starting on Sunday, he played really well.
I think in preseason you adjusted the lineup with the Bucks because of their size and speed. I saw Travis wearing blue today. Is that something you're considering, I guess, with Giannis?
Yeah, I mean, we're thinking about it, but obviously with Cle Anthony out as well, we just kind of have to, think about all of our options, not knowing how Shump would, fare and shoot around this morning. So just something that we're looking at. We obviously like Travis's versatility to be able to cover multiple players on defense, and he has a solid understanding of what we're trying to do offensively. But, if Shump's there tonight, that could impact it as well.
You mentioned in preseason about Shump's defense, and you said maybe he gambles a little too much, and he has fouled out a couple of times, and you talked a little about got to stop reaching in. I mean, have you been on him about just being a little more conservative in terms of reaching in, and what
we've talked to all of our guys about, defending without fouling, and that if we can do a better job of, kind of sticking to some of our overall defensive concepts and principles, that will take us out of some bad defensive positions where we are fouling. And as we improve in that area, I think you'll see us make a big jump on the defensive end where we're not giving up those free points, allowing the team to get their defense set, and we can improve, I think, at a faster rate offensively as well.